welcome back to another vlog. I've got some white saddle pads in my hand, which can only mean one thing. We are going competing, well, we're going eventing, which is obviously very, very exciting. I'm going to try and keep this intro short and sweet because I haven't got my Oxtalls vlog up yet. I'm competing this weekend and the next weekend, and then I think I'm eventing 3 weekends in September. So I'm really going to shoot myself in the foot with all this editing, so really want to get on with it. I'm meant to be going on holiday next week and I'd like to actually enjoy some of that, but I really want to get these vlogs out. So, Solihull. Just one horse, it's Atty, and it's finally time to step up to do our first novice of the season. If you guys have followed me for a while, you'll know I evented Atty at novice last season. I think he probably had about half a dozen novice runs. It was my first time at novice. It was his first time at novice. He'd done one before we got him, but he didn't go clear cross country. So it was amazing. We were hoping to do our first 2-star last season, but that got cancelled because of the weather. And then this season, I was hoping to do 2 100s, step him up to novice. Then obviously lockdown happened. And then after lockdown, I just wanted to take things nice and easy because the ground was very hard and I just wanted to take my time, ease into it. So I think he's done 3 100s and now he's finally ready to get back to novice. Very, very excited, especially after last weekend at Oxtalls where everything sort of came together. He did a lovely test for 31 and we finished 3rd, which is great. So yeah, off to Solihull we go. I've never evented at Solihull before. I've heard good things about it. I have seen one picture of the course on Facebook this morning and there's a jump in water. This has been coming for a long time. When you step up to novice, you accept that you have to do jumps in water. I've been quite lucky, and actually everywhere I've been, there hasn't been any. So tomorrow is finally the day that hopefully I will conquer that little irrational phobia of mine and we'll get over it. Yeah, we've got a reasonably nice time tomorrow. I don't think I go dressage till 12:30 and it's obviously just one horse. So most of the prep is being done tomorrow, plaiting, course walking, etc. But I like to get ahead and pack the lorry the night before. So that is what's going down now. Just about to shove these saddle pads in the lorry. I've got a nice plain one and my Team Better Life one. I'm shaking it up a little bit because I feel like Atty usually wears the horse quest one. So time for a nice change. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. I don't know how much more I will vlog today. Back in the lorry, I'll probably see you tomorrow. But stay tuned. I'm very excited. I'm very scared. 110 jumps are big, especially when they're solid cross-country fences. Little update. I thought I would share with you the joys that is eventing when you're disorganised, even though it's only like the second clip in this vlog. It's currently 11:15. My first alarm goes off tomorrow before 6 AM and I forgot to print out my numbers. So in the background, you can see I'm printing off my numbers for tomorrow. You used to be given them at events, but because of COVID and social distancing and minimising people kind of queuing in the marquee to get numbers, you now print them off at home, which is actually a really good idea. But this week has been so busy and full on that I just haven't thought about eventing, and I feel like I've already been, like, you know, that tired feeling after you spent a whole weekend out eventing. I already have that, so this is going to be fun. Good morning, it's now almost 6:30 and I'm awake enough to pick up a vlog camera. Let me turn that light on. Just about to head up to the yard to plait Atty, get him in. It's really windy this morning and literally as I started saying that, it started raining. Nice! Classic. Really hoping the wind's not going to have affected Atty too much. He's quite sensible usually, but I feel like my confidence is going to be the killer of it all. Yeah. All packed, numbers printed out, not having much sleep. Off we go! I have made it to the yard and Atty has noticed me and looks rather uninterested. And the wind's picked up, so that's fun. As soon as I turn off the camera, he tried to walk away. Someone knows when they're being filmed and when they're not. But I managed to bring him in. It is hard when you love a horse so much and they blatantly do not love you at all. Atty has such a classic Irish mane. It's such a nightmare to tackle. And he's got a lot of energy this morning. You can't leave, you're tied up, love. Well done. Fence number 2 is very big. very brief update. I look a bit sweaty because we just walked the course and it went from wind and rain to getting quite a lot warmer. So I am, yeah, a little bit sweaty and scared. It's big. I mean, you'll have seen, I think it's really big and technical. So, oh, I'm nervous, but gonna put that behind me now, go and do dressage, and we're gonna think about cross country later. Right, so we're taking some shelter from the rain, so it's just started to chuck it down outside, not that you can really see. Bit of a mixed dressage. He warmed up really nicely, went in, and I forgot that there was a halt at X. What an idiot thing to do. And then it was going nicely until I walked canter, where there's quite a long medium walk beforehand, and Atty was just anticipating either a trot or a canter, and basically ended up taking it out by doing a little bit of a pirouette, which impressive, but not what was asked of the test. It then sort of meant our walk to canter was a bit hurried, and our 15 metre circle became about 18 or 19 metres, but there were some really nice bits of the test. I'm annoyed at myself for forgetting the whole of the start because I think it just sort of frazzled us all a little bit, but surprisingly we've got our score back and it's actually 37.3, which for me, at novice, for us, is not awful, so I will take that. We've just been to walk the show jumping and we saw a compulsory retirement, a couple of 12 penalties, a 16 penalty. I did see like 1 or 2 clears, but yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that, so we'll have to see how it goes. Too bothered about that because so many people were having problems. I saw like 2 compulsory retirements, which is when you have like 6 or 7 bars, then you go cross country. Saw loads of 12 volts, so I'm very, very scared of the cross country.
Marshall and Prince Ted at the nose bag.
Look, I'm back from the yard, just about to skip out the lorry, and I've got my welcome home brigade. So that's always nice. Not that Lily wants any cuddles. Yeah. It would not be a Flowcaster eventing event vlog if I did the outro on the same day as the competition, would it now? It's actually like a week later. I've been away on holiday, I've come back, and I realised I never filmed an intro for the SOLIHULL vlog, and I'm now trying to get it out. So, I'm going to film an intro now. I'm going to have to try and remember back to SOLIHULL, which obviously was our first novice of the season, and I was pretty pleased with. Okay, the dressage didn't go to plan. It was really my fault having watched back the video. He actually came in really, really nicely. but I understand that he didn't want to be like last minute shoved into a halt halfway down the centre line after I'd forgotten to halt in the correct place. So the halt was awful. I got tense, he got tense, and from there it just kind of went downhill, and I'm really annoyed at myself. How could I forget the first movement? Yeah, okay, a halt at X is not ideal, but how could I forget it? It's literally the first movement. So not very pleased about that. And then, yeah, he was just a bit like, why would you do that? The whole test. And that resulted in the preparation to our walk to canter, I was trying to get his walk nice and forward, and he was going, do you mean trot? And I was going, no, a nice forward walk. And he's like, no, I think you mean trot. And I was like, no, I don't. And then obviously you saw what happened. We put in a nice little pirouette, not part of the plan. However, to get that score back with that major disaster, plus me forgetting my halt, and get 37.3, for me, I'll take it. You know that dressage, especially at novice, is not Atty and I's strong point, just because he doesn't really float. You know, he can't make the medium trot really floaty. He doesn't like leg yield, like in that sort of, I don't want to say robotic, but you know the way that those like really nice dressage horses leg yield and they make it look like it's so easy. It is never Atty's a workman, it's never going to look like that. So to get 37.3 with those two huge mistakes, I will take. I'm happy with that. And then on to the show jumping, I've spoken a lot about how much carnage this course caused, and it really, really did. So to go in and have 2 poles, I'm okay with. You saw how windy it was, my hat silk flew off. A few people before me, the jump fell over halfway through her round. So to only have 2 poles, it's annoying because I don't know if you've seen my Horse Quest vlog, we worked on like resetting the canter and, you know, gathering ourselves up halfway through the course. It was going really, really well, and I think I just got a bit complacent. I should have reset that canter, got that nice bouncy canter back, because I think the last sort of 3 or 4 jumps he just got a little bit flat, which is why obviously it was like the 3rd last and the 2nd last that he had down. But I'll take it again. 2 poles in a class that's causing that much trouble is fine by me. And on to the cross country, where I did not have my acting gear at all. It started like chucking it down, as you can probably see in a couple of the videos, just before I was going. I was like, great, just my luck. And then, yeah, the first couple of fences, I don't know what I was doing, but I was not riding well. Let's just say that. I was just sort of sat there and like, I think the pressure of the first novice was getting to me a little bit. So it really did not look pretty at the start. But after about fence 5 or 6, and we had like a near miss and I almost ended up on his neck, I was like, right, get yourself in gear. Your horse is jumping amazingly. He shouldn't be having to jump you out of trouble so early on in the course. And from there, it actually went really, really well. Everything felt so easy for him. He made those big technical lines, you know, through the water, over the sort of hedge around to the corner for really easy. And I got so much cross-country footage, so I'm really, really excited to have you guys have seen that all, because often I only get like 1 or 2 fences, and I think I got almost half the course on camera. So a huge, huge thank you to anyone who sent videos, especially shout out to Abby, because she carried her camera around the course while she was walking it for me. We love you, thank you. So I won't drag this on for any longer. I think that's everything I have to say. That's an overview of the day. Obviously, I'm so pleased that we're back up at novice now. We're heading to Wellington in about a week's time, just over a week, 10 days, to do the novice there. And yeah, buzzing. Novice fences scare me. They are big. They are a lot bigger than the BE 100 fences and a lot wider, so it takes a lot out of me, but I'm so, so pleased to have done it and to be back at this level. Absolutely buzzing. He made it feel so easy, and I'm really excited. Now I can plan next season. Already it's only August, but with some 2 stars, and I really, really want to try an intermediate at some point, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe like a little one. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to say, and thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have lots of eventing vlogs coming out, so, you know, turn on that little bell button. Be notified when I'm out eventing again. Maybe there'll be some good results, I hope. Fingers crossed, maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!